Bonjour les amis. Le imperative. Now today we are going to cover imperatives. Le fra exprimo a order or a demande so that's imperative. The sentences expressing an order or a request are said to be in the imperative mood. Sentences expressing a order or a request is said to be in the imperative mode. Okay, the imperative mode of all the verbs except avoid, être, vouloir and savoir is formed by omitting the subject pronouns and retaining only the verbal forms of the second person singular, first person plural and second person plural of the present indicative after dropping the final s from the second person singular of er verbs and of ouvrir, couvrir and aller. Now what does it mean? See, imperative mode is it's a sentence expressing a command or a request. Do your work. Let us do it. Then want, wish. Vouloir is to wish. Savoir is to know. I have to give you these two verbs in the present tense also, savoir and vouloir. So, imperative mode is a command or a request. Okay. So, in regular ER verbs, and ouvrir and couvrir is also conjugated as regular ER verb, and aller we have already covered. Second person singular is tu form, tu. The final s is dropped. We know the endings of ER verbs, e, es. So, s is dropped in the imperative mode. But it is not dropped when it is followed by en or y. Now I have to teach you the preposition en and y also. I have to teach you. So thus rest is y, va, that is stay there. It's a order. Stay there. Give some of it. En here means some of it. And donner is a regular ER verb to give. So give. So final s is not dropped. When it is followed by y or en, then the final s is not dropped. Otherwise, the final s is dropped. Then irregular imperatives. Now, what are irregular imperatives? Avoid is aie with two form it is, but subject pronoun is dropped. Okay, you don't have to write a subject pronoun. aie, ayons, ayez. I repeat, aie, ayons, ayez. Être is sois, soyons, soyez. Savoir is sache, SACHONS, SACHEZ. Vouloir is VEUILLE. I repeat, VEUILLE, VEUILLONS, VEUILLEZ. VEUILLEZ. Now let us do some examples, okay? I'll give you some examples so you get a better idea. Now first we'll take the verb parler. P-A-R-L-E-R, to speak. To speak. Okay. Now, imperative is conjugated with to, nu and vu. That's it. So, to is dropped. Okay, what is the conjugation with to? P-A-R-L-E-S. E-E-S. So, we will just write down P-A-R-L-E. Final S is dropped. With first person singular, the final S is dropped. Second person, to form. Speak to the professor. AU it is, AU professor. P-A-R-L-O-N-S. AU professor. And P-A-R-L-E-Z. AU professor. Now what is this? This is a command or a request, whatever you say this, it's a request also. Speak to the professor, speak to the professor. Order, speak to the professor. Parlor, let us speak to the professor. Let us, because it is with no form. No form means we. So let us speak to the professor. And there is always an exclamatory mark at the end of a imperative sentence. Let us speak to the professor. You all speak to the professor. You all. That is, I am not saying you all because It is a imperative mode. So speak to the professor. Again, speak to the professor. But this is plural, this is singular. So you will get it. Second person singular, the final S is dropped with overate, coverate, ale and regular ER verbs. So here we are not writing the final S. Here we have to write down nu for conjugation in who. So this is actually I am writing in bracket tu form, tu. This is nu form and this is woo form. It's in the bracket. You don't have to write down in the imperative mode. So speak to the professor. Let us speak to the professor. Speak to the professor. Okay. Now we will say of this ethro, SOIS. Now, sois un bon garçon. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. It's a order. Exclamatory mark. At the end of a sentence everywhere it's an exclamatory mark. Soyons des bons garçons. Let us be good boys. Let us be good boys. Be good boys. It is plural form. So be good boys. So this is the ethro imperative mode. Ethro imperative mode. Okay. So this is how you form. And regular imperative you all have to learn by heart. Our is AIE, AYONS, AYZ. Ethro is SOIS, SOYONS, SOYEZ. Savoir is SACHE, SACHONS, SACHEZ. Vuloid is VEUILLE, VEUILLONS, VEUILLEZ. You will get it. So this is the imperative thing. So this chapter is covered today, imperative mode. Then next time I will give you all EN, indirect object pronouns, direct object pronouns. French portion is very vast. Okay. So we will cover one topic at a time. Thank you.